Vancouver, about to shoot the album cover, the laser sculpture, right inside this bank. Come on inside.
Who do I turn to and what do I do? I'm looking for...
I think it's a reflection of us as people. And when you sit on your floor and open that record and listen to it for the first time, I want you to get to know us. We're in Vancouver, BC, which is my hometown, right on the corner of Main and Pryor. You can probably see it out that window. And this is the edge of Chinatown. There's always stuff going on around here. And we're in an old abandoned bank, which is where we're shooting the album cover today. The cover of the record is a laser sculpture, two very important shapes to us inside this bank. Actually inside this bank, three-dimensionally. So we took these two shapes, which actually represent fire and air, and which are very important to this record. This record is filled with fire and air. So we took these two shapes and created them in a three-dimensional sculpture, an archetype that really represents the music and the band. With this album cover, what we wanted to do was take something that looks absolutely surreal, not from this universe, the archetype or the laser shape that you see, and put it in a real space, and actually execute it in that space. So taking something surreal and putting it in a real environment, just really like the music on the record. It's something we recorded in a couple of months, and now you're listening to it in your home. It's something real or surreal now in your space. So it's kind of a reflection of the whole album itself. I'm a big fan of art in any form, and whenever I travel, I always try and go to a new gallery and explore really old art or really new art. It doesn't really matter to me. James Nism happens to be one of these great artists that is from Vancouver. So the moment I saw his first work, I knew we had to work together on this project. So we came into this room, and over 2 days and 2 nights, we changed the room, took out a main wall in the center here, masked out all the windows, and then set up James's light system of lasers and mirrors, and basically shot lasers from the floor up to the ceiling, and created parts of the archetype, parts of that shape that you see on the cover, in sections. And it was 12 shots, which took a couple of hours to execute all 12 shots to create the shape. And it was really awesome. It was such a great experience. We actually did it all on one piece of film, so it's not composite, it's not Photoshop, it's 12 exposures to one piece of film. And one thing that became really important, I guess, about that experience is that the entire hour and a half or 2 hours that it took to make the sculpture, there was a certain energy in the room, and the more James and I discussed that as we were working, the more I realized that it was a performance, that we were capturing a performance in this room. It was really, really special. The fact that we were creating a real sculpture speaks volumes to me about the band itself and the music that we make. We strive to create real songs. We really record those songs ourselves, and when we perform live, we really play and sing those songs. And it's so important that we were able to attach a real piece of artwork to the album cover.
I'm caught in the middle of life, somewhere in the middle of love. Nothing's gonna change